I personally fell into a plant-based diet for 12 years and I struggled with depression and an eating disorder. And out of desperation to be a decent mom to my children, I went meat only. And that saved my life. And that saved me from mental health, from taking antidepressants. And I had none of the diabetes issues, but it saved my mental health. And then I got upset because the psychologist said I forever needed to take medication. And as I did the research and I see how nutritious meat is, I realized how wrong a lot of the dietetics recommendation is. So how do we make sure we have enough resources with meat and we can take care of our families and our own health? Because obviously mainstream or corporate media and pharma and food will not take care of our health.
I think if you eat tip to tail, that you eat the whole animal and you eat it and you understand in a respectful fashion. Now, respect means that respect for the way it's farmed, respect for the way looking after the land, respect for the animal. Now, so I'm not into factory farming, okay? So, and we've got plenty of land to actually farm respectfully. The grasslands, like arable land's only 3 or 4% of the land mass of the world, whereas 25% is grasslands, which is actually farmable. Here in Australia, we actually have major bushfires. When if we actually put some cattle running through that, it'll actually cut the fire risk down. And we just need to change the way we think about it. So if you eat an animal, particularly tip to tail, and you're eating the organ meats as well, you will have a complete nutritional intake. And I'm all for eating to our nutritional requirements, not to our energy requirements. There's a truckload of energy out there. So I mean, the classic is people eat a pizza. It's got all this stuff on top of it. Looks great, tastes great, but it's actually nutritionally incomplete. So at the end of it, you're still hungry. So you eat another pizza. Right. You're not hungry for more energy. You're hungry for nutrients. And anybody who's been to a Brazilian restaurant where it's meat only, literally you can't eat anymore, and so that's because you've eaten your protein requirements, of which it's completely satiating. We talk about aid work into Africa, where the nut analogues are being pushed as a saviour for childhood malnutrition. The highly processed seed oil foods, which are just being charitably thrown at the Africans, at the impoverished African nations who are in starvation. And that's going to make them sicker. And that's not actually giving them self-reliance on their own food systems. It's actually just literally shoving food into the system. When I see people who have the information, who are literally throwing down packets of chips and soft drink and smoking and just slothful, then I get frustrated when you have the opportunity for better health. But then they're actually got also their problem, to be in their defense, is that they've been advertised to, they've been brainwashed that what they can do is actually okay. And if things get into trouble, then they'll just go along to the doctor and get a medication to sort it all out.
Annotated and summarized, easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points. From the website doctorstotrust.com, you can view the summary notes and share or print the PDF of those notes.